Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all on another episode of Running With You. And tonight we're going to run it about this woman. She questions if black men genuinely desire darker skinned black women. I haven't seen the video yet. We're going to react to it together. We're going to see what she got to say. And let's see what's going on, man. Let me see what she got, man. It should be interesting right here.
Finding a black man that genuinely desires a dark skinned woman has been interesting, right? Because every black man I've dated, their type was always exotic, meaning light skin, curly hair. Like, that's not exotic.
Green
She's
eyes.
Just, hello. She's just mixed, babe. She's just mixed. That's been my experience. But I'm someone who dates outside of my race. I date inside. I date all around. You know what I'm saying? If you fine, you fine. But my experience in dating like European men or white men or just mixed race men or men of different cultures just treat women differently. I've never had to worry about like maybe this man desires a lighter skinned woman.
Here we go. All right, and now if they treat you differently and you're insinuating that they treat you better, if you are insinuating that, how come you're still single? First of all, now when it comes to black men genuinely desiring black women that are darker skinned, I do believe there is a big handful of black men that honestly don't care, and I do believe it is a big handful of men that prefers dark skinned women. Now, do I believe it's black men out here that don't want to date a dark skinned woman, especially if they're black, so their kids don't want to come out black? Yes, I do believe that. I think that it was a couple of rappers even said it. You know, if I'm black and you black, I don't want our kids to come out black. So they intentionally go after lighter skinned women to have children with, so they offspring can be a lighter skin tone, and darker skinned women do the same. They go after the red guy, they go after the guy with the quote unquote curly hair, so they kids could come out lighter and could come out with a different hair texture. Now I do think that the part where he said, oh, um that's not exotic, that's just mixed. I do think when it comes to being mixed, you can still pull off an exotic look. An exotic person to me is somebody of a foreign country. Like, you gotta be some type of Spanish, Caribbean, something of that nature to be actually exotic. But if you are, for example, black and white, you still can have exotic features and exotic aesthetics and accessories that can make you play the part. For example, if you have your eyebrows slitted, if you have certain accessories, certain tattoos, certain piercing, you can pull off the quote unquote exotic look. Now, me personally, when it comes to dating, I don't. You could be darker than this woman right here on the screen. I would take you serious. You could be my color. I would take you serious. You could be red. It doesn't matter. But my personal preference for a skin tone would be that golden brown, boy. Ain't nothing like that golden brown, especially when it hitting the sun. For example, I think a person that's golden brown in the industry is probably maybe Khalees. Like, I like Khalees skin tone. I think the girl who sang the song, I get it from my own mama on my hood. I'm too fly, whatever her name was. I think she's golden. She got that golden skin tone too. But at the end of the day, man, people gonna have their preferences. Now, as far as you know, dark skinned women, I do think with the hair part specifically, a lot of men like that long curly hair. You know, when it comes to darker skinned women, you can find some women that have that long curly hair, but it's not as prevalent. Um, when it comes to when it comes to a certain hair texture, I think men, gravitates more towards the long and curly. Because my hair is kind of what's they call the word coiled or coarse, something like that. Y'all probably put it down in the comment section, but that's how my hair is. So, and I think my hair, I don't know, my hair weird. I can't stand my hair, but at the end of the day, I do think the hair part got a lot to do with it. You could if you was to have a dark skinned woman, but she had hair like Kalani, I don't think a lot of I think a lot of men would go right after that dark skinned woman. I just think it's more of the hair preference too. Now a lot of people they kind of have the dark skin and they have that in connotation with attitudes. A lot of men they have the dark skin and they had that in connotation with being ratchet and ghetto and loud. But to me, it's ratchet, ghetto, loud all across the board when it comes to a certain demographic of a black woman in a certain area. You know, like even if you not black and you of a certain area, like a Cardi B not black, but she all that shit that I just stated. You know, but for whatever reason, the black girls get the most hate, and when they get insulted, it's always black in front of everything else. Black ghetto loud bitch. But if it was red, you wouldn't say you red ghetto loud bitch. Black always in the beginning of that. You know, that's what I think.
When I'm dating outside of my race, or when I'm dating a black man that genuinely desires a dark skin woman, finding a
well, that's the end. Well, I do think that when it comes to dating outside the race, I don't I don't think white dudes put such an emphasis on their hair. Like that's why it's always a little narrative or a ongoing joke right now online. You could tell the type of white you could tell the type of black chick that date white men based off the her wigs. Like they got a reputation for having bad wigs, and they have these bad wigs, and the white man can't tell them, oh, that look bad because they're not cultured. They're not cultured as a black man. A black man gonna be like, man, take that stupid ass wig off, man. That shit looks stupid. They'll rather wear their natural hair or get their hair done you know, and getting your hair done, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Like I wish more black women just wear their natural hair. But like I say, I understand how difficult it can be to maintain your natural hair because I be finding it difficult to maintain my hair when my hair don't look up to par after it hasn't been done in so long. But I think we got to do a better job embracing that stuff. I think the hair part plays a huge role, because at the end of the day, if you very, very dark skinned as a woman, as long as you keep your body up and you got a pretty face, you keep your hygiene up, you doing things to have healthy skin looking and it's glowing. I don't think a man would care that you dark skinned. You will still get a lot of people give you compliments and attraction. You looking at it right now with that girl that was on Love Island, Olandria. A lot of people say she looked like the black version of the woman who played Barbie. And she do look good. Me, she kind of skinny. But other than that, I think it's black women out here that is attractive. You got Coco Jones out there. You got what that was, Serena Williams before all the surgery. Oh, it's that Venus. Whichever one didn't get all the surgery. But you got a JT from the City Girls. Like I think she a good looking girl, but that's another one that got a lot of surgery too. But other than that, man, they got some Ryan Destiny, Normani, who else? A dark skin chick that look good. Like it's a lot out here. It is a lot out here, But I think a lot of men just fetishize that lighter skin. It'd be like a form of self hate. It'd be a form of self hate. I actually heard the rapper who was it? Glock 9 or Kodak Black? They specifically said they don't want a dark skinned woman because they want their babies to be red. They don't want to be dark like them. And I think that's a form of self hate. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you're waiting on. If you'd like to see me react to more videos like this, hit up the comment section or the email, no cap, no filter 7 at gmail.com. Until next time, I'm out.